Thank you. I'm really sad that Colette is closing down because I really loved going to Colette. I like to go to the French pharmacies because you have the best like beauty products. So that's what we're going to do after this. I think becoming a mother has definitely changed my way of working, but I think it's made me more focused and more driven even. I have to say, I've written most of this record since she's been alive, so I think she's having quite a positive influence on my work so far. God, do I? He's not my best friend anymore. I can't stand him at the moment. No, I'm joking. I think with this record, there's definitely an acknowledgement to the struggle of this first year of being a mother and my relationship changing with my husband. I think for me, accidentally, this record has become a kind of love song to my husband and my baby, but I think it's quite brutally honest about there being struggles too. Songs like First Time or True Believers or Alone, these songs kind of have this desire and longing to make things better. He's still my best friend and he drives me crazy and I drive him crazy, and it's been a kind of mad year, but hopefully, you know, Glasshouse represents that amongst all the madness. It's still pretty wonderful. I really struggled with the album title for this one because, you know, previously the last two records have been song titles, and I just didn't feel like any of my song titles were strong enough for this record that I feel like is my strongest record. So my best friend, Sarah, who Wildest Moments is about, she said, you know, do you remember, she's an English teacher, and she said, do you remember this poem I sent you called I Built Myself a House of Glass? And she sent it to me, and, you know, talks about this person building this perfect thing, but it's almost too fragile and too perfect, and it can break at any time. So I kind of was inspired by this poem, and we decided to call it Sarah and I. I mean, Sarah is very important to me with the music. She tells me what she thinks of the music, but yeah, she helped me write the album title of this. So yeah, it became Glass House, and it just felt right, and it felt like it had a strength to it and a gravitas that I needed for this record. I think Solange's Seat at the Table was a really important record whilst I was writing, and just the way that she kind of delivered it, and just like the strong identity visually it had too, and I was really inspired by that and her, and I'm constantly inspired by her, and you know, it definitely made me really happy when she messaged me saying she really liked my Selfish Love video. I was like, yes, perfect, the queen has spoken. And SZA I really like. I think she's amazing. I love her record. Who else have I been listening to? Sampha, I'm really proud of him. I think he's doing such great things. I've just got really into Glass Animals. They're so cool. So yeah, really enjoying them. I reckon me and Sampha will definitely do another collaboration together. It's about us finding the time to actually be in the same room. Just because our schedules have gone crazy, but he's my friend, and I feel like we've got another song in us, definitely. I don't know what that one thing is. It's got to be chemistry, and like that can be chemistry. And like I think for me and Sampha, we had such an innocence about us, and we were so young, and we were pretty naive, and we were both like starting out. It's like us kind of holding hands, being like, well, do we want to go into this industry or not? And there was something really beautiful and innocent about our collaboration. I think it really depends. I think there has to be chemistry, but that doesn't have to be like sexy chemistry. It can be, or romantic. It's just got to be, there's an understanding and there's a respect of what each artist does, and finding the way to kind of combine both of them. I think Loyal Kana's really cool. I'm really proud of Stormzy, what he's been doing in Skepta. Tory Lanez, I think, is killing it. And he's really nice too, so I like him. Yeah, I mean, so I was just a judge on the Mercury Music Prize, and I saw Loyal Kana perform and Stormzy perform, and it was electrifying. Both their performances were absolutely amazing, so I'd be really lucky to work with either of them. Well, I think there's different ways that music can be powerful. You can either try and put a message across, political or but I love music for the escapism. Like that's what I love music for. It makes you dream, it makes you go to a different place, it makes you imagine different things, it makes you fantasize. It's like that's what I love about the beauty of music. Thank you, merci.
Take the weight off my shoulders. Say I won't make the same mistakes when we're older. 'Cause with every step you take, I'm getting colder.